Want to learn how to make printed mini shoeboxes using your Sizzix Big Shot Plus and Slim Party dies? Then keep on watching. Hey y'all, Victoria Cherie here with Pretty Party and Crafty, and today we're going to jump right into how you can make your own mini printed shoeboxes using Canva, Sizzix, and our Slim Party dies. Now first, with our Slim Party dies, it does come with 3 files when you purchase. It comes with a PDF, a PNG, and a Photoshop file. So if you're using Photoshop instead of Canva, you can use this. If you're using another program, maybe Word Docs or something like that, you can use the PNG. And if you're using Canva, you want to use the PDF file. So the first thing, make sure that you already have Canva open in the background on the home page, and then have your folder open that comes with the Slim Party die. And you want to drag and drop the PDF file. So what I'm going to do is just click, hold, and drag the PDF file into Canva and release. As you can see, right now it's uploading, and while that's uploading, I want to go ahead and create a new document. So at the top, I'm going to select custom size, and we want this to be letter size. So when you open yours up, it may be set to pixels. You want to change pixels to inches and set the width to 8.5 and the height to 11, and then you'll hit create new design. All right, now we have our document open, and on the left side, we're going to select projects, and we just uploaded our shoebox PDF. So we're just going to click that, and it's automatically going to populate within our document. And I just want to point out a few things before we get started on the design process. So I'm going to click on position, and this shows you what's included. So the very bottom, that's just the white background. In the middle, this is the die cut, the dark die cut. So the dark line, it represents where the die is going to be placed. So you're going to place your die right on top. And the dark black line, that's just your guide. All right, and then finally on top, we have our score marks, because with the Sizzix and the die, it cuts and scores at the same time. And the thin marks, those are just our score marks. It represents where it's going to be scored at. Now, keep in mind that we do not want to print the score marks. So when you're ready to download and print, just make sure you select the score marks, go to transparency, and you would bring that all the way down so you don't have to worry about it printing out. Okay, but while you're designing, just leave it up because it gives you an idea of where things need to be placed. Let me also make sure that you understand what each section represents. So this area right here, this is going to be the front lip. Okay, this is the front lip when it's folded. This represents the top, the very top of the box. So this is the front top lip. This is the top of the box. This is going to be the back side of the box. This is your bottom of the box. And this is the front of the box, the front bottom. So when you fold it, this is the front top, and this is the front bottom, and this is the top. And it'll make sense once I have it printed out for you to see. So when we're designing, I always like to start designing with the background first, because you want to make sure the background is the bottom layer. So I'm just going to search for elements, and I'm going to look for a basketball background. Once I found my background, I had to duplicate it to make it big enough to cover the entire page. Then I'm going to go to position, select both of those layers, and move it below the guide layer so we can still see our cut marks. Now we're just adding our graphics and text to finish the design process. Once we have our finished design, remember we do want to lower the transparency of this layer. So you want to make sure that's selected. We're going to go to transparency. We're going to reduce it all the way to 0. We do not want to delete it because we want to be able to come back and turn it back on to make sure everything is where it needs to be. So I'm just going to reduce the transparency. I'm going to rename this Shoebox Favored. I'm going to hit share. I'm going to download. I'm going to download as a PDF print. I'm going to flatten the PDF to make sure there's no unexpected changes or shifts. And I'm going to click on download. Once it's downloaded, I'm going to go to the downloads folder where all my downloads go. And all I'm going to do is double click it. Okay, when I double click it, it's going to open up in my PDF reader, which for me is Adobe. I have it open. I'm going to click on the printer icon. And we want to make sure that we have our correct settings. So your printer, I'm printing on the 8500. Under page sizing, make sure that actual size is selected. Do not select something that says shrink or anything like that, or fit to printable area. You want to make sure it says actual size. The reason why is because if you do any of the other things, it may change the size and it won't work with our die. So actual size or 100% scale. Okay, now we do want to go to properties because we want to make sure that we have the correct paper type and it's in the correct source. So once you click on properties, first paper source, where are you putting the paper? I'm putting mine in the rear paper feeder. Document size is letter. Paper type, photo, paper glossy. If you have an HP printer, select HP photo. Quality, I like to leave at standard. I'm going to go to more options because I just like to manage my colors. You don't have to do this, but this is what I do. So under color correction, I select custom. I click on advanced. Under color management, I select color controls. Under color mode, I choose Adobe RGB. Under gamma, I choose 2.2. Now, if you need to make any additional adjustments, you can do that below. Brightness, contrast, saturation, density, all of that can be changed right here. But me, I like to keep it like this. So once I'm done with that, I hit OK. I hit OK again. Now, if you need more than one copy, just make sure you change it. So I'll put 2, and then we're going to go ahead and print. This is what it looks like when it's printed. I printed on Party Printables cardstock. This is the 61 pound. I also use the mini shoebox Slim Party die. The cutting machine is the Sizzix Big Shot Switch Plus. If you have a different brand, just make sure it's 9 inches wide. So I'll put down the gray, then the green, one of the clear, my printed design, the die, and then the other clear. And that's how you sandwich it together. That's the order. Then you just push it through. Mine is electric, so it's automatically going to go through. If you don't have electric, you'll just have to crank it. All right, I'm taking it out, and once I remove it, now it's all cut and the score marks are in the paper as well. So all we have to do is fold. So just fold everything at the score marks, and I'm adhering everything together with double-sided tape. So start with the small tabs first, and then you can do the fold overs. But yeah, it's pretty simple and straightforward. Keep in mind, this is a mini size, so it can only hold mini size candy. So when I decided to fill it, this is perfect for like fruit snacks or ring pops. So I'm putting in a ring pop, a Snicker. You could put Starburst inside there. So hopefully this video was helpful. You learned something new. If you did, be sure to like and follow for more. Later, y'all.